Hello, welcome to TrailDog. This is Dalbeattie. We've just done Richmond Plantation. We're on the outbound. We're on the outbound, and we're heading up the Heartstane Fireroad, and it's all up. We're heading up to the Barn Barracks Loop, which has more magic, and then the Barn Barracks Loop itself, which climbs back up to the top of this fire road here. So, if you're here for fun, can't be bothered with a full loop, you can skip out the whole Barn Barracks Loop from the Heartstane onwards, and about a third of the trail actually, maybe a quarter, don't know the exact distances. But you can skip that out by just heading straight on up past the Heartstane. It'll take you to the top of the slab, or at least the qualifier, then the slab. You can avoid that, but yeah, good luck living that down. As I said in the last video, I want to do the slab, but it's pretty terrifying. And it actually gives me pause even if I was on a downhill bike. So, don't know. And to be honest, given the temperature and everything at the moment, the sunshine, it's just starting to feel almost alpine. Missing the mountains, but can't have everything. The sweat, the touching of gravel, the heat, the difficulty breathing, all them things. So last week I was up at Grand Tress again. I wasn't doing normal riding. I was helping out with a youth group. I went along. It was organised by my dad, so he had this bike, so I didn't have much of an option because the hard rock is kind of knackered. That would have been the ideal one to do here, wouldn't it, because it's a hard rock route, isn't it? However, he used this bike, so the only one I could have used was my downhill bike, which in the circumstances worked out quite well. It's the group of kids, must have been all under 10, mostly under 10, fairly new to biking anyway, so we didn't go anywhere beyond the skills loop and the area around the free ride area. Didn't actually do the free ride area, but in the area around it. And yeah, went pretty well, kind of fun. 5 hours. And this exercise I've been doing, just kind of getting fit, really paid off that day. Because for the first time I was actually pedaling my bike, the downhill bike, everywhere, actually. Made it up to the top of the free ride, made it up the skills loop. Made it up the really steep bit on the skills loop as well. Rode it all the way up to Blue Velvet. It's good. It's good to feel that I can actually manage exercise a bit better now. We're going to find out how well today, but yeah, it went quite well that day, and ended up leading some groups down. The actual qualified people were taking up the rear so that they could make sure there were no accidents. There were a few, but not bad. And the bonus was that even though I'm not that good, the cocky kids you'd get at the front who want to go first because they're fast and they can handle this stuff, I could just disappear off into the distance, ride as fast as I wanted. and just wait at the bottom for them all to catch up. So it put a few kids in their place, which is probably not very mature of me. I think a few kids wanted to do some more because they wanted to go faster and all that stuff. So yeah, I think it all worked out quite nicely. Been told I should probably consider doing it again next time, which is in 2 weeks' time. Kind of against that myself because it's less riding and more cowboy, and not keen on the trail building. Used to be, but it just annoys me. It's like you put in hours a day worth of work onto a bit of trail. The first person down skids around all the corners and tears it up. It's like, well, what was the point? In other news, actually, it's a bit windy. Other news, Glen Tress has unveiled their master plan, which is a word I dread. It's never good when a government-run organisation uses the word master plan. It never ends well. And in this case, the way it's going to end, the master plan involves shutting... Oh, can I talk about this? Don't know if I can talk about this. This might be confidential. No one said it was. This is rumours at the moment. But the master plan, which I would have thought would be up for public consultation anyway, master plan is to expand Glen Tress. They want to do away with the top car park Buzzard's Nest because apparently it's difficult to get up there and it costs them money to do the portaloos up there. Fair enough. Though you would have thought the expense of the portaloos, they might as well just put in a small toilet block with a chemical dump out the back. Not dump, but you know what I mean. Cesspit. And that means they've only got to send a lorry up every few months rather than every weekend. And then the continued hire of the portaloos will probably work out cheap in the end, but they want to do away with the upper car park and the need to keep the roads clear up there. What do they do anyway, since it's they shut it. They also want to get rid of the freeride area and build a new one down on the hillside behind the cafe and bike shop. The reason being that a lot of people going just for the freeride and the skills loops and everything. Oh god, that's a snake! They ran over a snake. Yeah, the majority of people who go up to the freeride area drive up, pay their parking, ride, come down, go away again. They believe if they get the freeride down at the bottom, they've got a captive audience, so more likely to spend money in the cafe and in the shops and stuff. To be honest, I can see where it's making sense from a business manner, but it's also slightly stifling a lot of what's further up the hill. Lots of stuff they got up there, and those trails weren't exactly cheap to build either. They've got stuff up there that will suddenly not be used as much. For example, the blue route, I imagine is going to see a reduction in people. Because not most, but the blue route is fairly easy. There's a few tricky sections, but for the most part the blue is fairly easy. And I can quite easily see the majority of people riding that will be coming from the Buzzard's Nest. So if they now have to start at the very bottom, probably less likely to actually do it. Geez, that was longer than I remembered. But that seems to be the main thing. Also, there's rumours that they're trying to stifle uplift idea underneath them, on the basis that they can do their own with a mechanical uplift, which, if it's true, is awful, literally. Anyway, that was the Heartstane Fireroad. Thank you for watching. Next up is Moil Magic, and goodbye.